Too scared to vote. This is Bamenda, home to more than 2 million people in the heart of the English-speaking region of Cameroon. As polling stations opened, most people kept their doors closed. Outside, heavy gunfire echoed in the distance. Armed separatists don't want these elections to take place. The government is trying to counter those calls.
I ask all of my compatriots to do their duty and go out and vote, contrary to what some of these little parties are asking you to do. Democracy is working in our country and we are moving forward.
But separatists want to break away from Cameroon and form an independent English-speaking country they call Ambazonia. In the run-up to the polls, they attacked election officials, rallying calls for a boycott of the vote from opposition leader MAURICE KAMTO. He believes the vote is rigged in favor of the ruling party.
Mark my words, these elections will not resolve any of our problems.
3,000 people have died in fighting between armed groups and government forces, forcing almost 1 million people to flee the violence. Some have fled to neighboring Nigeria, others are seeking refuge in the economic capital Douala. Away from home, they were unable to vote in these elections. A low turnout for those calling for the boycott is a success, but it will certainly give the majority of the votes to Paul Biya's party, the Rassemblement Démocratique du Peuple Camerounais, a party that's been in power for the last 36 years. And so the change that so many had hoped for from this election is unlikely to come. Joshua Osi is an opposition MP from Douala. He's hoping to get re-elected, saying the fight against the government should continue, but by the ballot and not the bullet.
The mayors and councillors that will come out of this election for the first time will have a little bit more powers than they used to have. It's an important election, and it's even more so important because half of the country is at war, and we need a strong representation to bring back peace.
For the people living in the English-speaking regions, it's the armed groups and security forces, not elected officials, that are in charge. These regions, ignored for so long, have lost trust in what feels to them like a broken political system that cannot be fixed with elections alone. Nicolas, Haque, Jazeera, Douala.